The two things that hockey players get wrong about injuries is number one, not doing enough preventative work, and number two, returning to play too quickly. I'm Dr. Jamie Phillips. I'm a former professional hockey player. I am the founder and CEO and head of injury rehabilitation here at Ghost Rehab and Performance in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I started Ghost Rehab and Performance because I wanted to figure out a way that I could blend my two loves, which is hockey and rehab and performance, together. And when I finished physical therapy school, I was goalie coaching at the time and decided that, hey, let's build this, let's start it. This way I can treat athletes, I can coach athletes, I can build a team, I can create a resource and a center that encompasses everything from nutrition to player development to mindset coaching, have everything in-house so that athletes don't have to go somewhere, and we make it so good that athletes that follow our programming and come here and train or train remotely, they really can't mess up because we provided every avenue to be successful. The mission behind Ghost, very simple: help every athlete become the best version of themselves. So doing preventative work, doing strength conditioning work, getting them back from injury, doing the mindset, nutrition, all the things that add up over time on top of the player and skill development. So that way, every single player has every opportunity to be as successful as they can be. So whether their ceiling is the NHL or maybe it's just minor hockey, but if they're willing to do the work, we're willing to work with them and help them become the best selves that they can be. What's missing in most traditional rehab settings is just the knowledge about the position. One of the things I hear the most, especially from my goalies that come in, is they tried to explain their injury to a non-hockey PT, and it was really hard for them to understand the concept of doing a butterfly or doing an RVH. If you're a player, just some of the ability and the skating mechanics, all the nitty-gritty that really matter. So with my knowledge and the team's knowledge of hockey, because that's what we do, we played the game, we played at high levels, and we're highly educated, and this is what we do, it's our passion. So we're able to best help each individual athlete fix whatever ails them or prevent things that might occur, and then become, from there, take their progress to the gym and continue to build and build and build and build. Ghost bridges the gap between rehab, performance, the ice, because we offer it all here. So for example, we have an athlete that has a groin injury, they come in, they see me till they're ready to join full performance training, and then they go see Ben. Coach Ben gets them stronger, faster, bigger, and then what they do is from there, we have coaches set up in place to go onto the ice, do their skill-specific work, so they're becoming the best hockey player from every single avenue. We work almost exclusively with hockey players. We do train other non-hockey athletes, but our primary focus is hockey players. And we train everyone from youth to professional hockey players, especially during the season. We have a lot of teams. In the off season, we have specific training times and groups based on age and skill level. So our pros work out together, our junior guys, college guys, and then we have basically our learn to strength training, which is our really young kids, which is more about movement and quality and fun. And then we can start to introduce all these movements. So it's a progression throughout their entire playing career, so that hopefully by the time they get 15, 16, 17, they're bigger, faster, and stronger than their competition. They've learned to love and enjoy the gym because it's such an integral part of training, and then we can be with them throughout their entire career no matter what they need. The atmosphere at Ghosts is awesome. I mean, I think the biggest thing is just the energy and the intensity that the coaching staff brings. Everyone cares very deeply about the athletes. We want our athletes to move well, be strong, be healthy, be as better as they can be, but we also really value hard work, and we will push the athletes because we care deeply about them. I think one thing that surprises a lot of athletes when they come here is how hard we push them, because we know that the game can provide so many awesome avenues, and most kids, we want to show them what hard work means in a way that they want to continue to come back, and we want to challenge them to be their best selves, because at some point they're going to leave us to go play somewhere else, and we want to make sure that they are the hardest working kid in their team. They're willing to put up with all the rigors and the nonsense that sometimes happens in sports, and they're able to push through it no matter what, because we prepared them both physically and mentally to succeed. Being a former professional hockey player has shaped the way that we do things here. The first is being fortunate to play at the highest levels in the NHL and the American League and pro. I saw what that NHL standard is and what that quality of excellence is. And for me, I do not accept anything from myself or my staff or my athletes less than that highest standard. And so we make sure that we do everything to keep that standard and provide it for our athletes, from it's the top of the line equipment to top of the line supplements to rehab, the most up-to-date research on everything we're doing, different modalities. We have 2 sets of force plates. We have everything available so that an athlete comes here, I want them to be like, wow, I wish my team had these resources because this is awesome. The biggest transformation that I've seen is I had a junior hockey player who was transitioning to college. He came to me with significant hip pain, and he was at the point where he wasn't able to play without pain, and he was going to just retire and quit hockey. I told him, hey, give me a couple months, we're gonna work together. And honestly, it happened a lot faster than I thought, which is awesome, but we got him to the point where he was playing pain-free. He was able to then go to college, and he's still projected to continue to play throughout the duration of his college career with minimal to no pain, as long as he continues to do the work. And like that's an awesome thing for me, because I was able to help take a kid from I'm going to quit playing to now I'm going to get a college degree and college education thanks to hockey, and I can do it pain-free. In the next few years, I really want to continue to grow the online space, hopefully, potentially, maybe a second location. There's a few things that I want to add and incorporate, some like ice baths, some float tanks, some saunas, things like that. And I really want to grow the team that we have around our athletes to continue to add these top professionals in their field. We're already adding some. We're going to be continuing to add player skill development, more goalie coaches, mindset coaches, nutritionists, everything, so that it's truly a one-stop shop, both in person and online, for every single athlete, so that we can create the best hockey players possible, and they can start to dominate and go on and live their dreams to playing at the highest level. And for us, like, that is ultimately the reward. And as the owner here, like, that's the kind of environment and the things that I'm willing to invest in for our coaching staff and for our athletes.